Are you looking for the best robot vacuums? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best robot vacuums on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Rubberock S7 Max Ultra. The Rubberock S7 Max is the best robot vacuum we've tested. This high-end robot vacuum has a dual sensor navigation system, which combines a LiDAR mapping sensor that maps out your home with a pair of 3D scanning cameras at the front of the vacuum that let it spot, identify, and, if necessary, avoid common obstacles like power cords, furniture legs, or even pet waste in real time. You also look through those cameras while away from home, effectively turning it into a roving security camera, and speak to anyone nearby through the onboard speakers. The vacuum's cameras also allow it to identify the type of room it's in based on the furniture within and automatically suggest different cleaning modes for different room types, like bedrooms, kitchens, or bathrooms. In terms of cleaning performance, it does a great job of clearing away debris on bare floors and does an okay job cleaning carpets. Its ultrasonic mopping system differs from most other passive mopping systems, as its pad vibrates to actively scrub away dried-on stains. The vacuum is fully compatible with Rubberrock's empty wash-fill dock, which further helps reduce hands-on maintenance by automatically emptying its dustbin, refilling its water tank, and washing its mopping pads. However, this is a pretty expensive additional accessory and pushes the already expensive MaxV into a sky-high price bracket. Number 2. iRobot Roomba S9 Plus. If you're shopping for something marginally cheaper, the iRobot Roomba S9 is among the robot vacuums we've tested. Compared to the Rubberock S7 Max, it lacks a mopping attachment and has a much simpler optical sensor-based system with no LiDAR mapping and no real-time hazard identification and avoidance capability. That said, this SLAM system still builds a pretty detailed map of its coverage area, and you can use its companion app to send it to labeled areas or set up boundary lines the vacuum won't cross. It has an onboard HEPA filter, which is highly effective at trapping particles like pet dander. The S9 Plus variant has a self-emptying dock that can suck debris from its internal dustbin into an external dirt bag without manual intervention, so you don't have to worry about creating a cloud of dust and debris when emptying it. If you don't mind giving up the onboard HEPA filter, the Yeezy Vac Station offers self-emptying capability at a much lower purchase price. The Yeezy also has a passive mopping system, though it isn't especially effective in clearing stains. Number 3. Rubberock Q5. The Rubberock Q5 is a good choice if you're shopping at a lower price. While you're missing out on the real-time hazard identification system found on the Rubberock S7 Max, and it feels less sturdily built than the iRobot Roomba S9, this relatively affordable vacuum offers good value for money. It has a LiDAR mapping system that maps out rooms quickly compared to most optical sensor-based systems, especially in dimly lit rooms. Its companion app is very easy to use and lets you set up virtual boundary lines that it won't cross or direct it to clean a specific room in your home. It delivers exceptional performance on bare surfaces like hardwood or tile floors and is remarkably effective when dealing with pet hair, though it struggles a little on carpet. Unfortunately, unlike the pricier S7 Max, there's no mopping attachment to deal with stains on hard floors. Like the iRobot Roomba S9 Plus, you can buy the Q5 bundled with a self-emptying station, so you won't have to empty its dustbin manually. However, this configuration is considerably more expensive than the base variant. Unfortunately, despite having a high-efficiency E11 filter, it does a terrible job of sealing in fine particles, which are blown free from gaps in its body and LiDAR sensor. If you have allergies, the Wise Robot vacuum is a better option. It also features LiDAR navigation and does a much better job of sealing in allergens like pet dander. However, it has a shorter battery life and a slightly less feature-packed companion app. Unlike the basic Q5, The Wise isn't compatible with a self-emptying base station. Number 4. Neato D8. For those looking to spend as little as possible, the Neato D8 is the best robot vacuum cleaner at a budget price we've tested. It has a much shorter max battery life of 70 minutes than the Rubberock Q5, so it'll probably need to return to its base station to recharge when cleaning larger areas. It isn't compatible with the self-emptying base station, which would help reduce hands-on maintenance requirements. That said, it still offers quick and precise lidar mapping at a much more affordable price than the Roborock. It allows you to set up virtual boundary lines for areas you don't want the vacuum to enter, but be aware that you need a 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network to connect to the vacuum. Unfortunately, its squared-off front end is liable to get caught on furniture. Performance on flat, even surfaces is superb, and it does an alright job of handling debris on carpeted surfaces, though it'll probably need to make an extra pass to collect everything. It's also capable of automatically adjusting its suction power depending on the surface it's on, which is a rare but welcome feature at this price point.